Hey guys, today let's do some spinning illusions. Firstly, take a box. I found this box. Okay, make 3 holes, one in the center, the big one, and 2 holes. I'll tell you why. You take a motor. Okay, this hole is for the shaft, and these 2 holes must coincide with these 2 to make the motor get stuck onto the box. Okay, see, I keep it here and there it goes. Then take 2 nuts, unscrew them, and let's fix the motor. See, I've done the motor connection here. So this is how I hook the motor onto the surface of the box. So I'll tighten it now. I'll hold this thing here and I will start tightening. It's tight enough. So it's tight. Okay, cool. So then take a tire. This is a wheel of RB kit. So I pasted a double-sided gum tape, and then I will take the B box, inverted. Here I will place the tire such a way that the center of the tire will come to the center of the B box from behind. Okay, so it will come somewhere here. See, the center. Okay, now I will couple the B box onto the board by coupling the tire to the motor shaft. So it would come somewhere here. So it's cool, right? So just make sure about this arrangement. Okay, now take the B box off. Let's do some connections. You need some 5 patch cords. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You need 5 patch cords. So what you do is you connect the red wire to C1 and black wire to D1. It's like this. Cool. So do the 4 this way. Okay, the 5th one I'm using the E port. So I'm connecting to E1 and F1, or red to E1 and black to F1, this way. Okay, so these are the connections. So now to power the B box, we cannot use one single battery. I'm gonna check this. See the no power. So what we do is, I'm turning this off, connecting to the charging port of the B box and turning the UPS on. This is a UPS switch. So now the power is on. So this is how you can power a B box using one battery, one single battery. So I'll place the battery here, turn it down, and I'll place it right here. Okay, using a double-sided gum tape. Okay, so now it's time to arrange the patch cords when they get hooked up with the LEDs. Take LEDs. I'll take 5 LEDs for 5 patch cords. So look how they're bent. All of them are bent. So before use the LEDs, I want to place them onto the board. Take a double-sided gum tape and place it over here like this. like this. Then place the last one, place it here. That is coming from E1. Then one which is coming from C4, I'm placing it here. Then one which is coming from C3, placing it here. And from, okay, C3 is this one. This is C3. This is C2. Take one more piece of double-sided gum tape. This is C1. So this is C1, C1, C2, C3, C4 and E1. Okay, then I'll just cover them up. So this is the way you have to arrange the patch cards. Okay, then the long leg of the LED, this is a red LEDs, I have 5 of them. The long leg of the LEDs has to be connected to the red wire. I'll start with the E1 and the short leg to the black wire of the patch card, like this. Okay, I will do to all the patch cards, and it should look something like this. So this is perfect now. Now take the box, couple the tire onto the motor, then you have another battery, so try connecting it. This is what has to be accomplished. Okay, then you're done with the construction.
Okay, now let's do the programming for SpinIllusion. Open Bsoft. Let's do some pre-settings. Go to settings. Make sure your C1, C2, C3, C4 and E1 are digital out. Okay, and by default they are digital out, so just click on save. So now drag the start component. Now we'll decide what illusion we are supposed to do. Let's start with the flower illusion. So drag an output component followed by away component. Let's keep it to the minimum delay of 10 milliseconds. Okay, so in the output you define how it's supposed to look like a flower. So let's enable C1, C2, C3, C4 and E1 because we are using all of these pins, C1 to C4 and E1. First LED is connected to C1 and the last LED is connected to E1. Okay, now let us glow each LED one at a time, spinning which you'll get a flower illusion. So let's do it now. So only C1 is on here, so let's copy. Here C1 is off, C2 is on. Here again C3 is on, C2 is off. And now C4 is on, C3 is off. Here E1 is on and all the others are off. So after this give one more 10 milliseconds delay and your program for flower illusion is ready. See, cross check it. See, only one LED is on at a time. Here C1 is on, C2 is on, C3 is on, C4 is on, E1 is on, and with the same delay, same minimum delay of 10 milliseconds. Okay, now connect your B box to your computer using a USB cable and click on upload button. So let's save it as flower. Save it. The program starts uploading. Okay, now let's make a program to display a character I. To start with the program, the character I is divided into two columns. One with the character, that is character I, and another column with the space which you give after the character I. Okay, so here comes the character. In the output, we are using C1, C2, C3, C4 on and even. So enable them and make them high. Okay, after that give a space of 10 milliseconds. So this makes up a character I, and don't forget to put a space. The space is formed by turning the LEDs off. So the LEDs are off. Give a considerable larger delay of say 200 milliseconds. So this forms the character I. So character I and a space, character I of width 10 milliseconds and a space of width 200 milliseconds. So your character I is done. You can connect your B box to the computer and hit on upload button. Okay, now let's make a character B. So the character B is divided into 5 columns, 4 columns which occupies the character B, and the 5th column which makes up a space after the character B. Okay. So now the output, enable them and turn them on. Then put a wait component of 10 milliseconds. Then again copy the output component and turn C2 and C4 off. Then again give same delay, minimum delay of 10 milliseconds. Again, now do the last column. Since the middle column, that the second column is similar to the third one, you don't have to write another code. You just need to extend the delay by 2 times, that is 20 in place of 10. So the 4th column of the character B will be C1 off, C2 on, C4 off, C4 on, and E1 off. Then again give a delay of 10 milliseconds. This makes up the character B. After the character B, don't forget to give a space. The space is formed by turning all the LEDs off and then giving a big delay, for example 200 milliseconds. The 6th instruction makes the character B, and the last 7 and 8 instruction makes the space. So your character B is also ready. So connect your B box to your computer and upload the program. Okay, about the spin illusions, you can try all the various patterns of output, and then you can spin and check what illusion you're getting, and you can discover a lot of other illusions too. By this method you can make any other characters you want to, and you can display accordingly. Only that you should be able to manipulate the delay timings here with the space and with the width. Width is 10 milliseconds here, and the space delay is 200 milliseconds.